Good afternoon, everyone. This is Providencia, and I am here with a full tutorial. I know you see a hot mess going on, but don't worry, because by the ending of this video, it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful delight. So anyway, I got here, okay, first of all, what I'm making today is yellow rice with sausages. I did like a little mini video, not showing you how it was done, but just little clips of it in my dishes videos, and I did it I think on Memorial's Day. As a matter of fact, it's in my Memorial's Day video, and everyone was asking me, you know, to make the video, and I said I'm gonna make it, don't worry, I'm gonna make it. So that's what I'm doing right now. I am making this video not only for my family but also for you guys. So the first thing I want to show you, I'm going to show you everything you need for this dish in a minute, but the first thing you want to do when you do this dish is boil your sausages. Now these sausages look very compressed. I had them in the freezer. You want to cook your sausages thoroughly, you understand? Because sometimes when you cut sausages, it doesn't cut pretty, you know? It depends what kind of sausages you buy. This is sweet Italian sausages. So if you was to cut it like raw, it won't have a perfect shape, you know? So that's why I'm going to go and, well, that's why I'm boiling them now. I'm going to boil them where it could cook. Then when it's cooked, I'm going to cut them into slices, which I am going to show you. So that's the first thing you want to do. Let me go and show you the ingredients for what you need to make this rice next. Okay, everyone, this is what we have. This is what we need to make this delicious yellow rice with sausages. First, you're gonna need extra virgin olive oil. You're gonna need some adobo. This is the one without the pepper. But if you do not want to add this, that's okay. Just add salt. But you know, keep tasting. You don't wanna add too much salt either, you know. But this is what I'm gonna add. Adobo. I got cumin here, ground cumin. I got here oregano. I just lost the label. And I have here some ground pepper, black pepper. If you got white pepper, that's fine. I got here parsley. I got fresh parsley in my refrigerator, but I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna use this today. But if you got fresh and you don't got the dry, hey, by all means, it's your kitchen. You do whatever you wanna do, and if you wanna add the fresh parsley, fine. We got here garlic powder, even though we're gonna add garlic, but I have garlic powder as well. I love the taste of garlic. I got here some cilantro. Stem and all. I love the stem. The stem gives it even more flavor to your rice. Sometimes people throw away the stems, but you know, I think it gives it more flavor. I got here sofrito. I will link a video, like link a video of this below. It's just there's a whole bunch of vegetables puree into a blender, and you put it on your rice, your beans, your meat if you want. It's very delicious. It's good for your food. It makes your food taste delicious. So please watch that video and make your own sofrito. You could freeze these. You can make a lot of them and freeze it yourself. I also have here some ham hocks, smoked ham hocks. And this we're not gonna eat. This we're just gonna add to the rice to add more flavor to our rice. That's a trick my mother taught me, and my mother's rice, I'm sorry, to this day is still more delicious than mine. I'm trying to get on her level, but you know, I don't know. I mean, she tells me how to make it, but it's just that everybody got their own form of cooking, and I can't make my rice like hers. It's still good, but my mother's rice is way better. Mommy's cooking is always better than your own. Like, come on, let's be realistic. So I got here some ham, some cooked ham, nicely diced. See, I'm just eating one. Okay, it's really good. I can't carry this. I'm gonna try. These are Spanish olives. Any olives you have on hand, but just don't use the pitted olives, because you don't want to bite into your rice and then bite into a pit, you know. So whatever olives you have on hand. I wouldn't suggest the black ones. I'm talking about the green ones. Yeah. That ham was so good. I got here some tomatoes, whatever tomatoes you have on hand. I got here some garlic, fresh garlic. I'm not gonna use all this garlic. I just, you know, I'm gonna reserve some for another recipe, so that's why you see so much, but I will be using garlic. And I got here red pepper. And last, I got here some ham flavored seasonings. Even though we're adding the ham hock, even though we're adding the ham, I'm gonna add this because this adds more flavor to your rice. You want your rice to be nice and flavorful. I'm adding 2 packs because I'm making a lot of rice. And I got here 2 packets of sazon, all right? This is gonna give it a nice, rich, beautiful color to your rice and also taste. But like I said, considering that, you know, we're Latin and we always add sazon and adobo to our food, that's like tradition in our food. For those that don't want to add and they're not Latin, you could use everything here except, you know, eliminate this and eliminate this, the adobo, and just add salt, okay? But you can add everything else, all right? Just in case you find it very complicated or you can't find it in your supermarket. Even though I think it should be in your supermarket because they sell them everywhere. But I'm just saying. So let's make this delicious rice. Oh, and by the way, I really forgot to really add that I also forgot to add that I also have sausages boiling in the back. I showed you already, but just in case, this is not the only thing we're going to add to the rice. We're going to also add sausages, which we're going to cut up right now, and I'm going to show you that next. Okay, so as you can see, first what I'm doing is cutting my sausages. It's really, really hot, so I'm using my tongs because I'm not burning myself. So as you can see, I'm cutting them. Look at how beautiful these coming out. Alright, that's why you want to boil them first, because if you would have done this raw, it would have been a hot mess. You would not have been able, with the casing and all, you would not have been able to cut them this nicely. So that's what I'm doing. And I got 4. I'm gonna do all 4 and I'll be back. First of all, do not throw away the juice that it came in, all right? Don't do it, all right? You're gonna add that to your rice to add more flavor, all right? So don't throw away that juice, all right? That's gonna go in the rice. Oh my God, I forgot to also mention that you need tomato paste or tomato sauce. Let me see what I got. I think I got tomato sauce. You need tomato sauce for this recipe. I repeat, you need tomato sauce. Chunky, you know where the tomato sauce is at? You think you could get it for your mama?
Yes.
All right, just read tomato sauce. No, it's in the pantry. Go ahead. I see it right here. Right there. You're looking at it, chef. Come on. That's right. See, my son's gonna be a chef when he grows up. He loves food.
Can I cut?
Nope, don't cut. That you won't do now. All right, so tomato sauce, okay? I'm so sorry. It was just so much stuff here that I forgot one more. That's bound to happen. So tomato sauce, you guys, to your grocery list if you plan to do this. So I'm gonna cut the rest of this and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm trying to have the camera focused right on the pot, and let me get a spoon for this. I got my spoon here. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is add extra virgin olive oil. By the way, you want to do this recipe on low heat, kind of simmering, kind of. Then you're going to boost it up a little bit to cook the rice, but you want to start this process off with it nice and low. And by the way, I'm eyeballing everything, so sorry about measurements, guys. Just watch what I'm doing and hopefully you'll get it. And that's all I could really say, you know. You know, Spanish people, we cook just like that, you know. We eyeball everything, so. And you need a pot like this. It's called a caldero. If you don't know what it is, look online. They sell them on Amazon. They sell them everywhere. So you're definitely gonna find them. Nice pot, a nice rice pot. Okay, so I'm just splashing water to see if it's ready to put if it's heating up. Yeah, it's kind of heating up. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my sofrito, which is this beautifulness. You need to make this, all right? This is what's gonna make my rice flavorful. Well, everything is. And I'm adding a lot. You know what? I'm just gonna add the whole damn thing. And I'm gonna add a little bit of water to take out all the little goodness. Just a little bit of water. Yep. There we got it. And look at that beautiful sizzle right there. So then I'm gonna add my smoked ham hock. I'm gonna put that in the middle. Side. And we're gonna add our ham. You wanna add these first, for that way it can start seasoning up the oil and infusing in there. Alright, I'm gonna put it just a little tad higher. Alright, like almost close to going on medium, but not medium yet, still low. I'm gonna add some olives. And as you can see, I even added some of the juice from the olives. I like to do that. Some people don't add the juice, but I do. And I'm gonna add all the sausages. Of course, you must add the sausages. That's the presentation. Yes. The sausage. Sausage. It tastes good, this rice. Oh my God, everybody ate like twice the last time I made it. Everybody liked it, even my company that came that day. And I'm gonna open up my tomato sauce. By the way, I did not mention tomato sauce when I was giving you a description of everything that I'm making this with. Tomato sauce, definitely need it. Put a whole can. Since this is a big pot, I'm using a whole can. Some people, if they're not making a lot, they'll put half a can. But I'm making a lot. As you can see, it's a big pot. So, voila. And with this, I'm gonna add just a little bit of water, half of this of water, okay, just to take out all the excess tomato in there. I make sure I use everything. I don't let nothing go to waste, honey. All right, so at this point, to boost it up a little bit and let it sizzle more, we're gonna put it on medium now, okay? When you start it off, you start it off low. You don't want to burn everything automatically, but since there's liquid in there, now we could put, you know, medium. And we're gonna add, notice that I'm adding all the vegetables and everything first. The dry ingredients come next. So that is garlic, and definitely need some tomatoes. Any tomato you have on hand, okay? Any tomato, okay? Alright, I got cilantro, and the red peppers is gonna be last, alright? That's gonna be towards the end. Yeah. I'm just cleaning up here because I can't see a mess. Sorry guys. I know my videos be long, but just trying to give you step-by-step videos. Alright, so then we're gonna add some adobo. And this is new. See? And I'm not gonna add a lot. I'm just gonna go one time. I'll add more when I taste it later on. Whoop. There you go. I know that was twice, but the first time it didn't come out. Just one swoop real quick. Alright? And we're gonna add some cumin. Not too much. Cumin is like a smoke, you know, smoked ingredient. And we're gonna add some pepper. There you go. And then some oregano. And I like to put it in my hand. I think this is good enough. And I like to make sure it breaks apart so it could infuse all the or the flavorness of it. Some garlic. Garlic I add a lot. Because this is just garlic powder. If it was garlic salt, I wouldn't go heavy on it. Because it has salt and you don't want to do that. I like to really add salt towards the very end. So, parsley. As little or as much as you want. It's just for decoration. And I'm going to open up these packets and add that as well. 2 packets of sazon. Now they sell these everywhere. If you can't find it, just add salt to your rice, okay? It makes no difference. But this gives it a nice red, rich color. It's beautiful because it got culantro. Culantro is something. Culantro and achote. Achote is the one that has the color. Achote, whoo. Alright. See, look at that red. Just to show it to you. That's like a saffron to us. That's our saffron. And we're gonna add our ham. So we're almost done adding everything. And look at that beautiful color. I'm gonna mix it up now. Just adding up everything. You wanna make sure you flavor your rice. When you have company, you want people to be like, yo, your rice is good. You don't want no plain rice. You don't want nobody to talk about your rice is whack. No ways. You want everybody to be like, I want some more rice. That's what you want. You don't want people saying that they don't want no more rice. No way. I make sure I flavor it even if I gotta add 100 things to it. So this is it. Oh, look at that. Beautifulness. I love it. Look at this. Oh, look at that. That is a beautiful sight right there. Now I'm going to add my cilantro. Okay. Yeah. Got a lot of dishes to wash. So while this is cooking, I'm going to wash dishes. Oh, look at that. Nice color. So I'm gonna let it sit here for just like 2-3 minutes. Just make sure everything blends together, and then we'll be back to add the rice. Okay, so as you can see, it's been there, tasting delicious. You know, let me just taste it just a little bit. Remember, we're still gonna add more stuff to it, just to see how everything is coming along. That's part of cooking, right? Tasting your food. Oh my God. Can I go to heaven and come right back home? Oh my goodness, it tastes so good. I'm sorry. You need to make this recipe. But anyway, I decided at the last minute to make some beans. So I'm going to be making Pinto beans. So I'm gonna be doing a tutorial on this today. Why not? I feel like being in the kitchen and cooking today, so I'm gonna make a tutorial on that, but that's gonna be separate from this video. Okay, so try to look out for it. So when you see the dish in the end and you see some beans, you already know I made the Pinto beans. There's a video on that. Check it out. All right, now I eyeballed my rice. I'm gonna try to give you measurements here, but listen, I really don't, I know how much water to add. I know everything, it's hard. So, yeah, so I'm going to try my best here because I usually know exactly what to add without me doing the measurements. So this equals 2 cups of rice. All right? I'm going to add 2 of them. 1, and I don't clean my rice. I do it like that. That's 2. I'm gonna see if maybe I can add more. I know my kids. And it'll be better if I do more because that way I can have leftovers and I don't have to worry about tomorrow. Should I or should I not? Should I or should I not? I don't know. I'll probably just do the 4 cups. Yeah. I'm gonna do the 4 cups. Even if I don't have no leftovers, I'll just cook tomorrow. It's okay. Putting everything back in a minute. Okay, so we got our rice and it's simmering, as you can see. Make sure all your rice is incorporated with all that goodness, okay? I also didn't want to add a lot of rice because if you add more rice, then you're gonna have less chances of having sausages in your rice. You know, if I don't add that much, you know, so that's how I'm looking at it. Like, so this is 4 cups of water. I'm gonna try to tell you how much water. 4 cups of rice. I'm gonna try to tell you how much water we need. Now, for starters, I saved my water from the sausage to put it in here for more flavor. So I am going to measure it in this cup. So bear with me if you want measurements. So look at how beautiful it's sizzling. Look at that. Let's see how much I got here. I got about 2 cups as well. So, and I'm going to let my water run because I'm going to have to add water to this. So I got 2 cups of this, of the sausage broth. Alright, give me a minute. I'm trying to give you a measurement. And I'll probably add another 2 more cups. No, I'm going to add another, just 1 cup. You want the water to reach a little bit above the level of the rice, you know. So I'm gonna add about 1 more cup of water. All right, so I'm gonna put it high now. All right, I'm gonna put it high, and we're gonna let this dry up a little bit. So I'll fast forward this part, okay? Also, when you're letting your rice dry up a little bit, it's alright, you can come inside. Also, when you're letting your rice dry up a little bit, you understand, the first thing you want to do is also scrape the bottom. For whatever rice is trying to stick too early, you scrape it out, okay? So that's what I'm doing. I'm scraping out the rice. Okay, so still gotta leave it in there to dry up a little bit. Let me remove this right here. And it's hot. What happened?
Chunky's being mean to me.
What do you mean being mean to me? Tell me.
I told him, I told Chunky nicely, Chunky, he's supposed to say, that's my fish anyway. Nah, but a bad.
Alright, so it's drying up. Ooh, I left my spoon in there. Oh my god, it's really hot. Woo! And this is what you want to see when I'm talking about that it's drying up. Okay? And try to, scrape out the bottom. It's gonna stick. Rice is gonna stick in the bottom anyway, but you don't want too much. Okay? And we're gonna leave this right here. We're gonna leave this nice bone here. This nice ham hock to give it a lot of flavor. Okay, now remember the red pepper? Add that sucker in there. Oh my god, did I just call it sucker? Okay, I already got Instagram notifications asking me if I'm gonna make this, and yes I am. Go ahead, tell me quick, I'll delete this part.
It's 9%.
Come on, Nene. I'm making a lot of rice in case your friend do stay. Okay, I'm sorry, my son came in. And this is it. Oh god, look at that beautiful rice. I'm gonna put it low now. Now you wanna put this low, okay? And I got my aluminum foil that I'm gonna cover this with. Put it right here. If you have banana leaves, I've done it, but I only do it on special occasions, on holidays. If you got like a piece of like banana leaves that maybe you did pasteles with, don't throw the rest out. Use it for on top of your rice. You can put it on top of your rice and your rice is gonna taste so good. Just a tip, you know, I don't have no banana leaves, but if you're gonna make this rice, let's say for a holiday, put banana leaves. Oh my God. One day I'm gonna make rice like that and I'm gonna show you what I mean. So that way I could like not get confused. So this helps it to cook it more, you understand? So make sure everything steams up in there. I will be this gotta cook at least for 20 to 25 minutes, but I'm gonna check it like in maybe 10 to 15 minutes to stir it up one time and then let it cook again, all right? So we'll be back to stir it around. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes and I did switch it to the other side because I'm doing a video on the beans now. Check that video out, it's on my pinto beans. And this is the way it looks, hold on. Let me get my spoon. And you gotta move it around, okay? You must move your rice around. Oh my God, yes. This rice is coming along great. Okay. It's just to move it around to make sure all the air goes all over your rice, all right? Alright, so as you can see, my rice is going along great. Oh, let me taste it a little bit, even though it's needs another 10-15 more minutes more. You know, I just like to taste my food. I should have taken it with a piece of ham, but it's alright. Oh my God. I can't wait for that bad boy right there. I cannot wait till that is done. This is good rice. Make it, you guys. Make it. You're gonna love this recipe. I could guarantee you're gonna like this recipe. You're gonna be like, wow, this is a flavorful rice that I learned. Make it. So another like 10-15 more minutes. Still on low, very low, and we'll check it out. Okay, so it's time to check out our rice. Whew, it's hot in here. Oh, wait a minute. There you go. All right. It is hot in here. And this is our rice. It's really hot. This is in the way. I'm gonna have to push that to the side. Okay. And our rice is done. Okay, so our rice is done. Let me taste. I'm just tasting away. I'm tasting everything today. Oh my God. I want another spoon. Sorry. Oh man, look. I'm gonna show you how this is plated next with some pinto beans, some salad, and I'm gonna show you everything next. Okay everyone, so this is dinner today. A tutorial on that and a tutorial on that separate, not in the same video. This is our yellow rice and chicken. Now I mold my rice like this, you know, and I usually do it like in a little container like this, like let's just say, and I usually let's say put all the rice in there and then I press it down and compress it. But when you eat it with a fork, everything fluffs, you know, fluffs right back to, you know, like you could eat it. Okay, this is the way it is served in a Spanish restaurant. That's the way we do it. So just in case, yeah, so that's my yellow rice with sausage. It's really, really good. Now, I made another video, and that's gonna be on mashed yuca, mashed cassava, with grilled chicken with a salsa sauce on top. But I'm like, I love the rice, so it's like I'll probably eat still a little bit of rice, even though I made like another dish, you know. So, but be on the lookout for that video too. It is mashed cassava with grilled chicken and salsa. Okay, if you know what yuca is, you Puerto Rican, you know what yuca is. That's what it is. All right, and it's like a mashed potato form. So I have here, like I said, the rice, and I have here these beans that I made, delicious, thick, right from scratch if you saw it. And I have here these baked chicken. Let me turn the plate around. And here it is, my baked chicken. And I always put like a little lime in case anybody want to add some lime to it. And over here I have some nice lettuce with broccoli and just other stuff. We just gotta add the salad dressing, which I'm gonna put that on the table right now. So this is it. This is dinner right here. Like I said, a tutorial on that, a tutorial on that. Check it out on my channel. I hope that you enjoyed the videos. And like I said, I did another one today. I did 3 tutorials. I did one on that, I did one on that, and I did one on the mashed cassava with grilled chicken and salsa. Check it out because it is so easy to make, and it is so good as well. Like, I don't even know what to eat. Should I eat this or should I eat the other one? I put myself in a bad situation here, but take care, God bless, and thank you for watching.